I know you want to get out of here. We want to thank you, number one, for coming. Number two, I think you did an outstanding job as a table. We did separate, as I predicted, as we got on in Brisket. We separated in one by about 3. Pretty much you were together 1 and 2, but which is not bad overall. Scores were relatively the same. Number 1, it looked like it was the winner as far as the beautification brisket award. But then it fell off in the scores. Can anybody tell me why? On number 1, there were some scores in there that yeah, there was dry. Okay, one individual said they really liked it, and it was pretty good, and another one says it was dry. A lot of times, as that meat comes in, the longer it delays, the quicker it dries out. You know, so it could be just what you saw in the box. But here, I'll pass it on.
Out of the 5, I found number 6 had the best flavor.
5 out of 6?
5 out of 6. I'm sorry, 5 out of 5. Number 5 had the best flavor.
Yeah, I found I enjoyed the flavor of number 3 and number 4, and across the board, I thought the brisket was as good as I've had for all the samples of brisket.
So it's a good table.
I think it was.
I found the presentation was excellent on all 5 entries. The item number 3 was overcooked. It was too soft. My favorite was probably number 5.
I thought number 1 was the best. They all looked great in the box. The last one had too much fat on it for my taste. Probably need to trim that up a little bit better. The number 3 was a little bit overcooked, but they're all good.
Overall, I think this brisket category was some of the better brisket categories I've had in judging. Number 2 was salty, and it had a very strange taste. But I really like when they put the bark in, because if their sliced brisket is questionable, then I can if the bark is good, I will give them an added point, which will raise their score. So I think it's important that they put bark in the box. But overall, I think it was a pretty good category.
I think everything was presented nicely. I liked the first one. I had a good flavor. It was moist and tender. The second one was a little salty for me. But overall, the brisket was pretty good.
I thank you, table. You've been a good table.